So hello everyone and welcome to the first tutorial video about Arma 3 survival server that I'm gonna be covering today. This is the first video in the series of videos I plan to make. So I plan to cover all the basic and advanced information about the server for the new players and maybe anyone that doesn't know something. So in this exact video we will be covering joining the server, menu spawning and trader zone. And in the next videos I plan to cover food and water, healing, zombies, base building, raiding, weapon, tools, loot areas, items, and the last video that I plan to make is transportation basically. So let's get straight to it. So joining the server. So to join the servers you need a specific list of mods that are listed here. You can see all the mods you need. You need 18 mods total. The preset will be linked in the description of the video, so you can just download it and upload it straight to your Arma 3 launcher that you use. And with this set of mods you are able to join Arma 3 survival server. The server is made by a guy named Hungry in game. He made this project, and so yeah, let's get straight to it. So to join the server you need to load the mods, no DLC is needed, and you just press join and we go in. During the loading screen you might have some error messages pop up, but don't worry, they are completely normal and you can just press close on them and continue with loading your game. No need to worry about that. Yeah, you can see, just press close and that's it. You will be greeted with a screen like this and a menu like this. Here you can see the number of zombies, players you killed, and then time you survived. You can press continue, customize character, spawn together or leave. Customize character, as it says, you basically can just customize your character. Spawn together, you can just spawn with somebody you want, if you are playing with a friend. And we are gonna press continue. So now when we press continue, you will be greeted with a map like this. This is basically your spawn map. On here you can see all spawn options you have available. Right now I have the sleeping bag and the territory option available because I have both a base and I have a sleeping bag, but you won't. At the beginning you will have available random and trader zone. So by choosing random, just as it says in the name, you will be put somewhere on the map randomly without anything. If you choose trader zone, you will be placed in then you will be spawned in a trader zone, or actually a different name could be a safe zone, where you cannot lose food or water and you cannot take any damage inside of it. On the left you can see your amount of money you have in your safe. You will have, I think, 2 or 5 gold coins at the beginning. We are gonna get into that a bit later. You can choose spawn with a map, spawn with a compass, or spawn with a melee. Everything costs a certain amount of gold, as you can see here. We are not gonna take anything except the maps, just so I can show you the map and explain you the basics. We are gonna select the trader zone and we are gonna press confirm. Now, it is gonna place you somewhere around the trader zone, around like a 50-meter radius. As you can see, it's right here. Okay, so this is the trader zone. There are some people here already. If you press your P button, you can see all the players that are currently playing. I'm gonna give you a quick tour of it. So this is the main trader area. And here on the other side you have your other part of the trader area. Now, basics first. On F1 you have a help menu, F6 is autorun, and if you open the help menu then there is some options there with the other function buttons that you can use for certain things, but nothing too important. If you run and then press Alt and X, you will slide. You can also punch. Punching, sliding and running takes away your stamina, which you can see in the bottom left corner. And you can also jump and vault over small items. Now, in the trader zone, as the name says, you have traders. You have altogether 4 traders, which is, this is one here, there is 2 over here, and there is the 4th one over there.
You two new fellas, who wants a level 2 helmet?
We are gonna start from this one here. So, this trader over here is the trader that can sell you vests, clothes, helmets and backpacks. Now, as you can see on the right here, I have a level, current level, and it says current attitude and the next loyalty level. So, loyalty levels are something that unlocks you the certain items in the shop. So, when you first access the traders, you won't have this many items to buy. You will have a certain amount because you will have a loyalty level 1. As you progress, you will unlock more and more items that you can buy. This is your first trader. Now we are gonna move to your second trader. You interact with the traders by pressing tab on them, which is your interaction button set by default. You can change your interaction buttons in the controls, and then Arma 3 survival controls. You can change your interaction buttons along all the other buttons you want. We are gonna press tab on this one.
What are you looking for?
This one is your weaponsmith, so he basically sells you weapons, attachments, mags and ammo.
See you later.
You can sell anything you have at any trader you want, so you can sell.
I supply only
it says here sell, and you will gain a certain amount of coins for that. This is your items trader, I can say. So here you can buy some general items as fuel canisters, sleeping bags, and I don't know, crafting materials or stuff like that. Some melee weapons, nothing special. And the last one is your food, medical, and like equipment trader, which can sell you binoculars, map, compass, watch, and some food and medical items. Now, as you saw, I have some money. The amount of gold and silver you have, you can check in this safe over here. If you press tab on it, you can see how many gold and silver you have. You can put or take coins from it. And when you take coins, they show here in your inventory how many gold or silver coins you have.
Right, which
now,
one of you two wants to win a level 2 helmet?
If you sell anything, the coins will automatically be transferred to your safe. And if you want to buy anything, the coins will automatically be taken from your safe.
Yep.
Now, let's move to the other end of the trader over here. You will see a little table with a map on it. And if we press tab and interact with it, it will open your raid map. Look at this. Okay, so the only raid area possible right now is the military zone. There you can go and raid, basically like an escape from Tarkov. You have the time, you have the exfils, you can kill, you can loot, up to you. Over here on the left you can see the group. You can have maximum 4 people in your group. To invite somebody in the group, they need to be standing close to this table, and then you can invite them, they can accept, and then you can go in the raid together. Now let's cover the last thing in the trader zone, which is your hideout. So to access the hideout you need to come to this little hatch over here and you need to buy it. As I said in the beginning of the video, you will have around 2 or 5 gold coins when you join the server first time, and it will cost you 1 or 2 gold coins to buy the hideout. When you buy it, you press tab on it and you enter it. Now, inside the hideout, mine is currently fully upgraded because I played already, and yours won't be. But let's cover all the modules of your hideout. So the first module is your generator, which whose only purpose is to allow you to upgrade the certain other modules. Your second module is water station, in which you can refill your empty bottles, canteens with fresh water that you can drink and not get sick or anything. Your third module will be the fitness area, which currently doesn't have any function at all except it looks nice. Your fourth module will be your kitchen. In the kitchen you can craft certain or cook certain food items. Cooking or crafting certain food items will increase the amount of food they give you, or actually that they fill up after you lose some. Next you have your comfort zone. Here you can, the only use of the comfort zone is if you have a base. You can press defend base, and if your base is getting actively raided, you are able to teleport straight to your base and defend it. Next module is your library. Library only has one use, and that is to allow you to upgrade other modules. The next module we're gonna explain is the heating module. Heating module, as the name says, it heats up the hideout, so basically you cannot get cold in here and die. Then we have your medical module. In the medical module you can inject or craft. So let's cover the crafting first. You can craft some advanced medical supplies in here. Every medical supply requires a certain something, which you can see here on the right. You have the inject option, which allows you to inject yourself with a blood bag in case you need it. So now you might be asking yourself, why would I need a medical station to inject? I can just inject myself. And yeah, here's the thing. You are not able to inject yourself with the blood bag. So to inject yourself with a blood bag, you either need to come to your medical station, or you need to find somebody else to give the blood bag to you, okay? So somebody else needs to inject you with the tab menu, or you need to inject yourself here on the med station. Now the last module in this room is gonna be your security module, which only allows you to get in the raid area. So this is basically like a secondary raid map. Now you will say it's useless, but it's kind of, you know, useful, because you can just teleport straight here from your raid and just get back in, you know. Nobody needs to see you that you are going outside or anything. You can just exit the raid and come straight here and then get back in the raid. If you get through these secondary doors here, you can see there is two modules here. You have your workbench, which is used for crafting certain items, and it's used to upgrade other items. And the last module is your stash module. In the stash module, it's basically like your storage, where you can store certain items. You can store anything you want in here, except gunpowder and Mountain Dew. But everything else can be stored over here. Now, we've covered the whole hideout, we've covered the whole trader in this video. The last thing we're gonna cover today is the map and certain areas on the map. So, and yeah, just to let you know, this hideout is private, so it's only yours. Nobody can enter in here, nobody can get in here with you. So only you can enter your hideout and only you can take stuff from it. Every module here can be upgraded to a certain level, and in order to upgrade a module to a certain level, you need certain items, mostly industrial items. But every time you press tab on a module, and you press upgrade when you are new, it will give you a list of a list of items you need, and the items will be it will display the list over here in the down right corner. Now let's cover the map. So this is the map you are working with. It's pretty big. It's divided into two main areas, in the snow area and the normal area. So as you can see, when I'm zoomed out completely, there is certain icons that you can already see from the completely zoomed out option, and those are these four here. So you are currently located here in the trader zone, which is marked by these two hands shaking. It's pretty much kind of in the middle of the map, but it also isn't, but yeah. Then you have these three same icons with a shovel and a pickaxe. These icons represent quarries. Quarries are used for getting stone. So in order to get stone on this server, you need to go to a certain quarry and mine it. The raid zone that we talked about is here in the military base. So this area here is basically locked out. If you go there, you will start dying, because it's a raid zone basically. Chernogorsk is currently locked out too, because it's being reworked, but it will be opened soon. Then around the map there are certain contaminated zones which you can enter, but you will start dying. In order to enter a contaminated zone, you need a disinfectant spray, or the most secure option would be a gas mask. Contaminated zones basically contain chance of higher loot spawning there. The higher loot areas would be up north, and by up north I mean the North Airfield, military airfield. That's the highest loot area you can say on the server. And I would not suggest going there until you get some basic loot. To enter the snow area, you can enter it with anything, but you will start dying of basically hypothermia, you can say. It's snow, so it's cold, and you will start losing body temperature, and you will start dying. So you need certain clothing items to be able to enter the snow area. Now the last thing to cover will be our inventory. So in the inventory, you have your inventory slots. You have your food, water, blood or health, and temperature. So here is your temperature, your water, your food, and your blood. Blood is used to mark your health basically. Up here you have your crafting menu. In the crafting menu you can craft all the stuff here. Certain items require a blueprint that you need to find. I have mostly all the blueprints, but here, as I don't have a level 6 backpack, you can see blueprint, so I need to find it. But here you can craft all the items you see. They require certain other items to craft, but yeah, this is your crafting. We will go over the crafting in some other video probably. And that would be it for today's video. So this first video covered the logging in the server, mods, and the basics. So basically respawning and your trader zone. The next video is gonna be about food and water. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. If you have any suggestions about the next videos, I mean about the next tutorials you would want to see, and I am not covering it yet, you can always just put them in the comments and I will try to cover that some other time. But yeah, thank you for watching. This is the first video, so don't expect too much please. And have a good one everyone.